Hey guys, and welcome to One Deck Dungeon with me, Time and Tactics. This is a dungeon crawl game that's actually originally a board game. I happen to own the board game, but I haven't played it yet. For the electronic version of the game, I do have all the expansions, as you can see here, all of the heroes and all of the dungeons up there as well. The game itself is a dungeon crawl, so we're going to pick a hero here. It says you can pick one or two, but we're going to pick one as a one-player game. And then we're going to try to fight our way through. Well, we're going to start somewhere easy. The dot or the rectangle here, the square, the diamond, whatever you want to call it. The diamond shows you how difficult it is. So, Dragon's Cave I think is good, and we'll go for the Mage. Let's take a look by right-clicking on the Mage. So this shows you at a glance kind of how strong the Mage is. The game itself is a dice-rolling game, so you have a couple of stats here. Strength, dexterity, and knowledge, so the colors here, and those are represented in the game by dice, and you roll the dice and you try to match up the strength of the opponent of the monster, basically, and try to cover the attacks for the monster and whatnot. Then you have additional things such as other skills and spells, skills and potions, and at the end of the game you can then apply experience points, basically, to your character, so you can go up and gain certain skills, and then when you take on the next boss, you're gonna have, be better off, basically. But anyway, that's the Mage. We'll see how that works in the game. I'm gonna go ahead and select the Dragon's Cave. We're gonna go with healing as our one potion we get, and I'm gonna play on the veteran level. That means we just get the basic rules that are in the board game. We don't get a bonus that you get from novice or standard. We'll go with the veteran. I'm not sure I'm gonna win that game. I have not won yet, so I played it a couple times here, and you'll see later on there's a stats screen. You can see how many times I've played it, a handful of times, over 10 actually, but I kind of started it and then stopped it just to get a feel for how the game works. So anyway, let's go ahead and start the game. So I told you it's a board game. Imagine the board game has a deck of cards. The cards represent the time that's left for you to explore each level of dungeon. Also, the cards represent each monster or peril that you can run into during the game. So when we start the game, we have 44 cards. This particular dungeon here says anytime you have your first turn on each floor of the dungeon, and there are 3 floors, you have to take a penalty in time of 5 cards. So basically, the game for us pulled 5 cards and flipped them over. And that's represented here. We lost 7. Well, 5, right? But then every turn you lose 2 cards as well. So the longer we take defeating monsters, the less time we have to explore the dungeon, less time we have to pick up different things that can help us later on, further down. Anyway, let's go ahead and explore that. We do that. We can see here we have these torches. If we select one of them, we're going to be exploring. Let's do that now. We pull out 4 cards. And you'll see here, that is a dice here that showed up suddenly. And there, by the way, that was the beginning of the turn. We lost 2 more cards there, so the time ticked down. Once it hits 0, we have to go down to the next level. But anyway, you can see here we have a skill as the Mage. Heroic feat, it says. Roll any or all of your dice stored here. Store a new, and that symbol means black dice, which is an heroic die. When you explore or flee, you may store up to 2 dice at a time. We were just exploring, so we were granted a black die. The black die is a wild card, basically. You can use it as a replacement for any of these dice up here. Strength, dexterity, or knowledge. And that's health over here. So we'll see what this all means. We have 1 skill down here. Prevent 1 damage used before suffering consequences. Then we have 1 potion. And we know of 1 type. And put it this way. We're going to find more types of potions, and then we can apply these potions to whichever one we want. We can have a maximum of 1 item and 2 skills. We have no heroic die by default because we're on XP level 1. If I select that, you can see here, it says right there, we get 1 potion on setup. It takes 6 experience points to level up to level 2, and we'll show you that in the game in a second. If I go to level 2, I get 3 items and 3 skills, 1 extra potion, and now every time I have an encounter, I get a free heroic die, being that special wildcard die. Anyway, so here we are in the game. We're looking at a Hall of Statues, which has some modifiers, and then we're going to pick a door to explore. Well, just pick one at random here. What do we find behind door number 1? Well, here's an ogre. An ogre is of a type encounter. No, wait, of type of, and I forget the name now, but attack. The other type is a peril, like a trap. But this is somebody we have to fight. And you can imagine an ogre being pretty strong, so you got to have a lot of strength. And then dexterity is good to avoid the ogre's club there, right? So what this tells us here is that when we roll our die, the die we apply is going to go into certain boxes. So we roll a yellow die, it can only go into one of the yellow ones. And we need to put enough points into each box here to defeat him. If we don't, we take the damage that corresponds to this that we're missing. So right now, if we don't do anything, we just roll once and we don't do anything good, and then it's over. Then we'll take 9 hearts, 9 damage, and we lose 3 times. Well, we only have 5 health here, as you can see by right-clicking 5 there. We would die, right? But we have to then decide, can we actually defeat him? Well, look at this mage here. The mage is very good at knowledge things. An ogre is not very, something you would use knowledge against, right? So we can't do too much here. We don't have any special skills or magic, if you want to think of it that way, for us to help. We do have 1 black die that we can use, if you wanted to. That can be applied in any box here, but still, I suspect we would take a lot of damage. And we can see that here too. If we right-click on him, he's of a fighting type, right? If we defeat him, we get the option of getting 4 experience points, which would be really helpful, because you can see down here, it takes 6 to go to the next level. What do you know? The next level gives us a lot of nice things here. We get another black die, heroic die. We get another potion, and we can have 3 skills and 3 items, instead of just 1 item and 2 skills. So that's one thing we can do. If we defeat him, then we can pick this one. We can also pick the item here. The item is an increase in strength and an increase in health. So that would increase this here to 2, and that means every time we have an encounter after this one, we would get to roll 2 yellow die, right? And we also get then to have 6 hit points. Or finally, we could add a skill. And this skill here says, if we apply 6 knowledge points, and if you roll a die, the best you can get is 6, right? The lowest is 1, but as long as you have a combination of dice up to 6, then you get the effect. The effect is pick a value, change up to 5 of your dice of that value to 6. So imagine if you rolled a bunch of 1s, we could then, for 5 of them, upgrade them to 6s, which is really good. And we do have it, a lot of knowledge. It'd be nice to have that, actually. But I think it's too hard. And here's one more thing. Look at our special skill here. Store a black die, a heroic die, the wild card, when you explore or flee, up to 2. We have 1. So I flee now. But you're going to have to start the next turn. And you remember, in next turn, we're going to have to lose 2 cards. Time is ticking by. But we do get 1 more die, helping us if we come back. Let's go ahead and flee. He just looks too hard. Now, we can't store any more than 2. And you can see down here, a mana charge is available. We can use this skill in an attack or a peril, both. So, well, hopefully, what I'm thinking here is we take the next door. Hopefully it's better. And then we have 2 black dice here we can use to help us out. What do we find? It's a bandit? Yeah, a bandit. So a bandit, not great, right? Because again, dexterity and also strength is going to be important. It says right up here, making a heroic die uses 3 dice, not 2. And that's something special. You can turn these dice here into the black dice, but you have to spend 2 of them to do that. Now, that is not going to be easy. We have 2 of the dexterity ones. I'm going to have to fill in here. Imagine if you roll a 6 and a 3. Well, where would you put them? If you put a 6 here and a 3 here, it's a rectangle, so you can put multiple. Here you can only put 1. We would cover this one. Well, we have nothing left to cover these 2. I'm thinking I have to back out here, too. Nothing's really lost. We lose time. But I don't think I want to lose hit points, right? We do have, or health, we do have 2 black dice that can stand in for anything, but that is a total of... No, we could also trade in some dice, but it's pretty tough. You can see here, 3 XP is pretty high. I'm going to flee. I can only store maximum of 2 here, so unfortunately I don't get anything else. Let's hope we run into something easier here. It's not an easy start here, I can tell you that. That's a beetle. Now that's an XP2. Right away I can see an XP2. It looks easier, right? 3 here, 3 there. But we do have a knowledge die there, right? If any armor boxes are empty, discard this instead of looting. Ooh. Now, if you look here, there are these green shields. That means you have to put your dice on them before you put your dice here. So we have to make sure we cover all this at least, which I think we could do. Let's go ahead and give it a shot, and we'll take a look later and see what we can get here. Let's go ahead and enter that. So what do we do? Well, we're going to take our heroic die. We're going to be using up what we have stored here. On both of them, please. And let's roll the dice and see what we get. High, please? No. It's not going to be good. We roll the rest of the dice we have. And it's a terrible roll. Now, we do have a potion. Our potion says, heal 3 damage if we're not in a battle. Basically. Otherwise 2. So we gotta wait to do that. Now, this beetle is not very difficult. As long as we take out these here, we should... the damage here is not terrible. But can we actually cover this? I don't think we can. So let's say we have to... Well, first of all, we have to cover up the green ones, right? Put one there. Covered. Now we need to get a 3. We have a 3. Now we need a 4. Where do we find a 4? Well, what we can do is we can take these 2 and convert them into a black die of the lowest number. They're both 4s, so we got a 4. So we can cover this one. Now, unfortunately, there's a 5 here. We have nothing. A 1 and a 1 and a 1. And a 2 2s over here. So that was a complete waste. And that's kind of a luck of the draw, right? You can see down here in consequences, we're going to lose 2 health and 3 time. And because he has this special thing over here, means we don't get any looting. Very unusual if you don't cover this up. And I can't do anything about it. Well, I have to leave it, I think. I would use this one, prevent 1 damage, but look carefully. There's a green peril symbol. There's a green symbol right there. Unfortunately, we can't use it. We have to end the encounter and not take any loot, but 2 damage. Great. Okay, so that one is gone now. Remember, we get another black die if we were to explore. We can do that right now. By exploring here, we will lose 2 more time. I say we give it a shot here. Maybe we're lucky and we get some kind of opponent that we need knowledge for. I don't think so. Well, there's some knowledge here. Also a lot of strength, right? If we cover up the knowledge, though, we're going to be in good shape, right? Because we're going to be not taking very much damage. But if we don't cover it up, you can see here, consequences right now is 5 damage. Well, I'm going to flee. Take 1 more there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do an exploration here. Only 1, but that's still going to be something. Now we get another black die for that. So now we have 2 black die. Okay, good. What can we find in here? Please give me something a little bit easier. Another... Now wait a minute. This is a phantom, right? Still, dexterity and strength. Well, that's unfortunate, but can we actually defeat one of them? If I do flee... that's 7. We'll give it a shot. Maybe we get lucky. We're going to take a heroic feat. We're going to use both of them. Let's roll and see what we get. Also low. Oh, and look at him. Ethereal. Immediately discard all 1s and 3s rolled. Very tough. There's a couple of 3s and 1s there. Okay. Are we going to use a healing? Thank you. And then we're going to go ahead and see what we can do. Now, remember, we have the green armor here. I can't use blue for that. I have to use this color or black. So we need a 4. Okay, I can switch those out for black. Remember, those are the wild cards. So we take 1 black. And then we're done. End encounter. That's all I can do. And we'll take 7 damage. And unfortunately, that's enough to defeat us. This is by far the worst I've played. So let's play 1 more time. I don't think the Mage is the easiest to play. Okay, so we're starting over with the Dragon's Cave again. Okay, I want to show a little bit more than this, right? Okay, we're at 37 in time. That's good. We have 1 healing. We don't want to use it now. Knowledge, we're very specialized. So with a little bit of luck, we can get started here. Once we get started, I think we can do really good, but we gotta have something to play with. One black die there. Okay, good. Excellent. Let's open up the first one. Give me something. Not a bandit. It's a bandit. And as you can see, he's all about dexterity and strength. Not to worry, though. It is still a good thing to flee. Let's go ahead and do that. Take one more die. And then we'll go for this door here. Maybe that's the one. Okay, Ice Elemental. Okay, well, that is also very tough. Look at that. We have it's a green shield, right? We have to fill this in first. We can use that with these two probably, but then we don't have enough to cover. Well, 4 there. It's possible. It is possible, right? If you have 4 dice here, and those 2 can be used for this one here. If we're lucky to roll here, we want to cover up these. That's the important part, right? This is not as important there. And we do get a lot for it. Right now we take 5 damage. We would be killed, but I think we can do it. Let's take it. I'm feeling lucky here. Let's go ahead and take the heroic feat. We'll take out 2 black dice. Give me... Okay. Not bad. I can already see 2 spots for it there. Or up there, 11. It'd be good. We have 1 yellow one here. That's the one that needs to be high. It's a 5. It's good. Okay, it's good. So now we are a little bit more lucky here at the beginning of the game. Okay, so what can we do now? We can put a 5 here. Need to have 11 up there. It needs to be yellow or black. Or we can take 2 of them here. Like, look at these. The knowledge ones, the pink ones, can't do much with them. If we combine them, we can get 1 black 2 out of it. Put a 5 and a 5 and a 2. That would do it. Or we can combine these 2. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. We'll combine these 2. You can always undo. There, and we'll take 1 there, and then we'll take a 5. So 11. That's good. And then we'll take, I think now that we covered that, we can do whatever we want. I'm going to take this blue there. This blue there. This blue there. I'm feeling better. Now we have this here. Can't do anything with that. I'm going to have to either put on health or time. I'm thinking health is what I want to get rid of. I'm going to lose 1 time. You can see that down here. That's fine. Let's go for that. So we defeated him. We get 4 XP out of it. We only need 6 to gain a level. That gives us a free die. Or, this is good, more dexterity. We only have 2. We get 3. And more health. Health is always good. What is this skill, though? Reroll 1 of your dice or increase 1 of your dice by 1. And we can do that anytime. Reroll 1 of your dice or increase the 1 of your dice by 1. No, I think I want to get this one here. This item is good. So we have 3 here, starting a new turn, 23 left. And we can right click here and see what we have. Yep, there's 1 card here. If I want to, I can trade this in for experience. If I wanted to. So we have 1 item there. And you can see we can only have 1 item. So until we gain a level, we're not going to be able to increase this anymore. Okay, let's open another door. I don't think I want to do Explorer. Explorer is good. But if it only be 1, we would fill in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because I could always flee and gain another point there. Another heroic die. Ah, here is a peril. A locked door we found. Now, they work a little bit differently. You've got to pick one of the 2 options. Either pick the lock, use dexterity, or strength, bash it open. If you pick the lock, it's going to cost more time, but less damage. We're not going to take as much damage, but it's going to be all dexterity. If we bash it open, it's going to be all strength. This here is what the cave here modifier is, and it's a gray background to show that it's going to be the color that matches. So basically, if we pick this one, it's going to be 8 pink here, knowledge, and then 2 knowledge over here, and that's a green one, so we got to take care of that one first. What do we have? We have 3 no black die. If you think about a die, right? You roll a die, it gives you 3 on average, that's 9. That's not going to be enough to take this out. But we could combine the other ones to make a black die. So chances are we're going to make it. I would think we would. The other thing I'm thinking about is to flee and get a black die. We have 23 left. It would be nice to guarantee it, right? Because If we get 7 die here out of 8, we still take all of this in damage there, but it's only 1 hit point too. Let me go ahead and give it a shot. I might regret it. I'm going to pick the lock. So we have 3 die here. We're going to roll those 3. 2, 6, 3. So the 2 would go right here. Oh, yep, we're in good shape. And then the other 2 go there. Perfect. Didn't need that black die. And end the encounter. What do we get? Well, we can't put another item in because we're level 1. Can only have 1 item. We can do a skill. We can have 2. That's not a skill. That's a freebie at the beginning, I think. And then this one here means if we turn in 3 die, 3 of the dexterity die, we have 2 actually. No, we have 3 here. So if we turn in all of them, then we get 1 heroic die with 6. That's kind of pricey. Or we can take 2 experience. I'm tempted to do the experience, actually. Let's do that. And then we open up this door. We have 20 left in time. That's fine. Another one of those ethereal, the phantoms, right? It's really hard to discard all 1s and 3s. Remember that what happened before? But they just give you good stuff. I'm going to flee though, because I do want to get another black die. And remember, we also get a black die if we explore. I'm going to explore now. What do we get? There's 1 more die. So now, either I pick one of these 2 and attack with my 2 black die. I could do this on Bandit. It's 3 in experience. A little bit easier than this one, it feels like. But it still takes 2 there. But I have black dies there. We have 3 there, and I can trade in. Could do it, but let's go ahead and open up another door. And we have another peril. A green one. Spiked log. We have 2 options. Strength or dexterity. I mean, if you do the strength one, you take extra time basically to do it. 1 extra time. But we only have 1 dice. Here we have 3 dice, right? And 2 of those. And we can get 3 more experience. We're going to do it. We'll do that. I'm going to dodge the logs instead. Alright, we're going to take a heroic feat. I think that's worthwhile. Let's roll the dice. And now we get our 3 pink. With this, we might just have dodged the bullet on this one, right? Yes, we did. There we go. That was pretty lucky, actually. And the encounter. Loot. Okay, we are at the limit here. Forget about that. We can take 3 XP. Or we can take this one. Turn in 1 of your strength die. We only have 1. And increase the 4 of your dice by 1 each. No, I don't think I want to do that. We'll do the 3 XP. That is 3. Can I get 1 more before we have to be descending down to the next level? Remember, I get another black die if I explore. So I could explore here. It's going to take me to the next turn. Time's going to tick down. Or I could open the door. Let's open the door first and see. We can always flee. That is a goo. What is this called? Glooping ooze. It does take knowledge and quite a bit of this strength here. So you have to think about what you can do. We don't have any black die, no heroic die. We have to use our 1 die here, and then we have to use it here, hopefully. And then we have to convert other die to cover up, and I don't think we can do that. We're going to flee. But it's an option. And then we're going to go ahead and do an explore again here. And you don't want to go below 0. If you go below 0, you're going to take damage. There's our second one. So now we can decide. Do we want to go for this guy and take him out? Or open this one and take a random hit here? Well, we have 7 left. If I open this one, we go down to 5. Well, if I open this one and say, no, I'm not going to do it. New turn, we go down to 5. We can still do this one. Let me go ahead and open this one and see what we have there. Oh, another one of those. Yeah, that's all strength. No, it's not all strength. Ice Elemental also has this, but before the encounter, spend 3 down to 4. Gives us a lot. We don't need all that, though. We have 4 dice here. That would take care of this, probably. And then we have these. We have 2 of those, and then 1 here. That's 3 dice there. It's possible we will make it. And even if we take damage, we have a potion we can do that there. But do I want to do the skip this and go out and do the ooze instead, because that's all I need to gain a level, right? Because I can't pick this one anyway. Yeah, we'll flee and take the ooze instead. It's about the same, mix of things. Let's take this one. And we'll do both of these. Here we go, we roll them first and see what we get. That's a pretty good roll, I like it. And then we get all of the other ones. Not great. Spend 1 for each one roll. There was only 1. Good. 4 left. Okay, so what do we get here? We gotta cover these 2. We can do that easily enough, I think, there. Let's cover with a 5. Let's just go with a black there. And then we have a lot here to cover. 4. So 6 here and a 5 there. I can't do too much, can I? You see the problem, right? We have 2 low, and if I combine them, it doesn't do anything. If you have the big box, then you can put multiple things in there, but with the small ones you can't. So I can combine those 2 and put 1 here, it looks like to me. Well, I could also use this one here instead. Doesn't really matter, it's about the same. Right? Now, these 2 here, how do I get rid of them? Well, I have a 6 here. Combine a 6 with a 3, but then I get a black 3. Won't do any good. If I instead combine these 2 to a black 6, well, he's going to go here anyway. That's not going to do anything. And these, yeah, they're the minimum they have to be. Yep, can't do anything here. That's for perils only. Okay, well, that's all we can do. We're going to take a hit here. 2 hits, so 2 damage and 2 time. But we're going to defeat him, right? So we're going to do that. That's good. Down to 2 now. Loot. What do we want? I'm going to go for the XP. And 3 items and 3 skills, and we get a black dice. Now, at this point, we have 2 left in time, and then we took a new turn. -2, 0 exactly, which is good. We can descend down or stay here. Every card you go negative, or every time, you lose 1 health. We don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and descend. We gain an extra potion. Remember, when you gained it to the next level, you got a free potion. Here we go. So now we get to the next level, and now we get 2 rows of things here that are modifying us, right? You can see here, for every attack, we have to use this one and this one. We have to cover up those 2. So let's go ahead and explore. That's going to give us 1 black die. At least we're on the 2nd level, right? Alright, we have 2 hits here. If I do my healing now, I'm going to take away 3. I'm not going to do that. I have still 4 left. Should be fine. I'm not opposed to leaving here, fleeing, if there's not something easy. A skeleton. That does take knowledge. They're pretty easy, right? Pretty low level. We have 1 black die. We should be able to take this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to have 4 die, though. By combining die, we could maybe make it. It's going to be a little bit hard. What if we flee, come right back in, and use our 2 heroic die? Let's do that. I'm basically trading in a die for 2 time units. Is that a wise move? I don't know. So now we go back in here. Or we can pick something else. I'm going to go and pick him. And now I'm going to do heroic feat. Give me somewhat high, a 6 and a 2. And then we get all the other ones. And we get a free heroic die as well. So that's good. Okay. If any boxes are empty, spend extra time. We don't want to do that. Now, these are not good at all. Cannot be used for anything here, right? See that? There's no 1s in here. We can combine them, but that won't do any good. If you need a big box to do something about that. So we're going to lose a lot of time here. Because we only have these die here. So a blue 2, that means the black 2. And then a 4 here can do that as well. We got to cover this one up here, I think. That's 2 damage there. We're down to 3 in health now there. Okay, we can get rid of the time if we wanted to. We can't do anything with these. That's terrible. What if I take this one? There. I'd rather take time than hits. Okay, so I have 2 6s left. That means I can do what? Nothing. Right? This one, I can do anything with this one here because I can put him there. Can't cover anything up. I can do this one. What do I want to do? I think I want to take this one instead. I lose 6 time units. That's a lot. But only 1 health. Let's do that. take a lot of time. You know, say, look at this. 19. So now we did get the experience. What do we take here? We can have 3 skills and 3 items. So we can actually put in more. We can upgrade this now. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to get this one? Get a potion. So this number will stay the same, but we know of another potion, basically. Reroll all your 1s and 2s. Roll 1, and also roll a heroic die. That's a good one. I want to keep that one. So we gain actually a potion, and we gain a knowledge of a potion. So we can use all 3 for the healing. And I want to do healing right now, actually. Because we only have 3 left. Okay, we have no dice here. Okay, we don't have much time either. Get to the next level? I don't know. Maybe. And here's a trap. Arrow wall. Magic shield? That's us, right? That is us. It takes an extra time unit there, but still it's much better than doing this one. So it'll be 3 things to cover up. We'll take it right now. Magic shield. And we roll the black and the heroic die. I mean, and the knowledge dice. Okay, they're pretty good. Pretty good. We have to cover this one up. We go with a heroic die, and then we'll go for this one there, and then this one here, and this one there. We got it. Great. Didn't cost us much. Get another potion, or we can upgrade our knowledge by 1, or get more XP. Now, what happens if we go to XP 3? We are 2 now. Get 1 more there, but no heroic die, so I don't think we need it. Just more items and skills. I don't want to do that, I think. Potion, though. Roll 3 die there. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We have 2 potions. We could use it. Or get 1 more. This is good for the long term, right? Now, I'd like to get these when you can have multiple. Those tend to be better. If we do a potion, I can do more healing as well. Let's do that. Start of turn. Okay, we have 2 here. We have no heroic die stored, unfortunately. A locked door, it looks like. Okay, what can we do? We can pick it or bash it. Much greater chance of picking it, and I think decent. 3 plus 1. If you roll a 3 on average, that's 9, and that's not going to be quite enough, right? We're going to flee for now. And then we're going to open up 1 more door or explore. If I do explore, then I would have enough to take on that door, I think. We'll explore now. And then we'll take on this door. And we'll use both of those. Which, by the way, you see that skull symbol over here? It means you cannot use this heroic feat when you fight the boss. Okay, so there, we're going to go for this one, right? Yeah. Okay, we're going to do a full heroic feat. We do have 1 black die coming up too. Oh, 3 and a 2. That is, need to be more than, give me 6. We got a 6. Now, these black die are not very useful. We're going to put 1 there. We're going to put 1 there. And then we are going to make it. Great. End encounter. We have 7 left. What do we take? Should we take 1 more strength? Or should we take this skill here? If you assign 3 points, then you get to roll a black die. So basically you can take a 2 and a 1 knowledge and roll a heroic die, or just a 3. That is a good one. And we have a lot of those. 4. Or XP. You know what? We'll take that. That's a skill. And we have a little bit of time left here. We're going to open up another door. What do we get? It's a peril again. It's a force wall. It's very good. I do like it. We have 1 black or heroic die and 4 other die. Blast through. 14 is high though. Imagine if rolling a 3 on those, that's 12. And then we still have to cover these 2 as well. It has to be covered first. We could leave this one. It's only 1 hit point, but I think we'll go for it, right? Because that's nice to get that. We'll enter right now. We can always use this one too. Prevent 1 damage. And we're going to pick this one. Blast through with magic, I guess, right? No! Really low. Really low. Well, we can always do this, right? Can we cover this one? We cannot even cover it. Now, what can we do here? Roll 3 blue ones. I mean, that sounds tempting. Let's go for it. You gotta give me something good. We cannot cover that 6. Well, we can do this one here, so we can prevent 1 anyway. If we take a 2, and then we can cover this. I know we can. We cannot get a 6 here. Well, I could do something like this here. If I move this over here. No, wait. Oh, I can't do it. Look, that's not for a peril. It's only for the combat ones. Okay, so that's the same deal. I can't do anything here. There's nothing I can do. I could roll that again, do it again, but I want to save my 2, I think. We'll take 1 damage, but we're going to prevent that right now, so nothing. Good. So we did get that. That was good. I'm going to take this item here. So now we're in better shape. We have 3 left. So let's look here. We have, yeah, that's really good. I mean, I do like it a lot. We could bump up our skills if we trade them in, but I don't want to do that. That is pretty darn nice. Having 2 strength now. Much better. So we have 3 left. I'm going to go ahead and explore. There, that's 1. So we took 1 damage because the turn started. So we couldn't do much about that. But we did get 1 black die. Let's go down to level 3. The one before the boss. There it is. We take a damage. Or we don't take a damage. I guess we didn't take a damage. And what else? We have 29 here. Now we're going to have to take all of these, right? Depending on what we run into. Let's go ahead and explore, getting 2 of those. Heroic dies now, as you will see in a second. There it is. 2 cards there. Went down by 2. Let's go ahead and open up 1. We do have 2 potions left as well, so we could use that. Ah, here's another peril. Flame statues. I do like it already. Disenchant looks really good to me. We can probably do that one right away without even using our black die here, right? Black die, so we have 4 plus 1, 5. 5. Will that cover all this? That's shaky. That's 15 points. I don't know if that's going to work. You know what? We may want to use both of those just to make sure. Although we do have potions to use, or I could use this one here. Put in a 3, roll a black die. Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to use it. We'll see how far we can go. We're going to lose time, if anything, right? Yeah, let's go for this. We'll enter. Disenchant. And then we're going to take... Now we're not going to skip it. Let's skip it. Okay, not too bad, right? These are green, have to be assigned first. We can do that. Now we have a 3 here. If I put this 3 here, that means I can I get a free roll from a black die instead, or heroic die. So that might cover this, right? Right now we have 6. I could also put it here and just hope for the best. What if I roll a black die that is less than 1? Then I would be in trouble. But you know what? It's probably worth it. Let's go ahead and take that. Oh, I can't do it. Can't you be using that for a peril? Forgot about that. Okay, in that case, all we can do is this here. I think, right? That's all we can do. I don't want to use my mana here. I'm going to use 1, but I can get rid of that. There. So nothing there. Okay, good. What do we take, though? XP? I don't think so. Item? Get more strength. We have 2 right now. Or the skill. If you turn in 3 of knowledge, you can get 2 dice here for dexterity, and that is not bad. You know what? I'm going to go for that one. We have 2 black dice here. Okay, let's go for the next one. No point exploring, right? What is this? A phantom? No? A wraith. Drain. Before the encounter, convert 1 item to XP. Okay, so this skill we're not going to get. So convert 1 item to XP. What does that mean? Oh, it converted one of my items. Or I have to do it. I don't see it. Like, these are my items. Oh, these are my items here. No, these are my items up here. Convert one. Did I convert one? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. 2, 3, 4, 7. Didn't I have the same? Or did I have 5? No, I had 4. Anyway, we'll continue. So with this one, it is knowledge and a lot of strength here, right? 10. Remember though, I can do this. I can get more, more dexterity. What's that going to do? Nothing. But I do have 2 here. And what happens if I fail? That's important too. Well, mainly these 2 I have to worry about. I do have to cover this though. And then I have to cover 9 here. That's a ton to cover, right? I can use this in a pinch. And what do I get out of it? I can't get this one. I can't now. I'm going to flee because what I can get, I don't really want. Time passes. Okay, we'll go for the next one here. It's level 3. Oh, that's a bandit, right? It's a bandit. 5 here. You know, this is interesting, though. We'll probably go for this one. We'll try it. Gives us 1 more knowledge, or this one, or 3x. Oh, we'll do it. Right now we stand to lose 7, but we're going to go for a heroic feat. And we have to, I think. Show me the 6s there. A 3 and a 1. Alright, what else do we get? Middle of the road, right? Yeah, no, pretty good, actually. Okay, not too bad. Anything green has to be covered first, though. There's a lot to cover there. It has to be yellow. Well, we can go for that, and that, and that. That is a use for a 1, right? I mean, you could use a 1 there. Or, we can combine these 2 for a 2. You know, we could do something like that. We could turn in a 3 as well. We have 2 of them. Roll a black die, and roll 2 more. That's tempting, right? Take one of these. Why would we not do that? Let's do that, and roll those 2. A 5 and a 3. Right away, I see a spot for that right here. And we can put 1 here. And we can put the black one there. And then we can convert those to a black. We'll put this one there. We'll convert those to a black. I'm just testing. You can always undo if you want to. Oh, wait, I have to do 3. Making that uses 3, not 2. That's terrible. So I would have to combine it with this one. But I could roll another die. Right? There's no point keeping this one. Let's do it. No, it was a 6. Turn into a 2. Won't do any good. Now, what if I take this one off? I have to undo, but... Oh, I can't undo now that I rolled it. Okay, I already assigned those, rolled it. Okay, can't do much about that. Well, this 4 could go here. These 2 6s I can't do anything with. I can convert them down to a 2. That's all I can do. I've done this one, I could roll here. What happens right now if we go over this? We lose 3 time and 1 health. It's not a peril, so I will actually lose 1 health. I think I'll take it. Instead of using up my potions, I have 2 of them. We'll end the encounter. And we do get the bonus anyway, right? So we're going to get something here. What do we get? More knowledge. That's a possibility. Or, if we turn in 1 knowledge die, we get 2 strength die instead that we can roll. Backstab. That is good because we're going to be needing those kind of things, right? Like, what we could do is, we could say, use one of our knowledge die, a 3, get 2 of these, and then take 1 of those and roll 2 of those. Yeah, I'll take it. And I can have 3. I have 3 now, right? So we were maxed out there. What do we need to do? I think maybe explore. We have 11 left. It's going to take another turn. It's going to be 9. And then we can go and open that door. Yeah, we'll do this. Give me another black die or heroic die. There we go. And then, what do we get? No, a goblin. It's a goblin. Swarm. So for every goblin on the screen or in your area, for every door open, you get to this is a 4. So 4 times 2 if you have 2 doors open. There's only 1 goblin here, so it's only... No, they have 2 doors open, so it's actually 8. That's unfortunate. We should not do it yet. We should probably flee here and then come back into the other guy, maybe. There's a lot of strength here that we have to make up for, right? And now I forgot what the other one was. Okay, we have 7. I think we can flee one more time. Get one more heroic die. And now decide what to do. We have 5 left. Wraith. Before the encounter, convert 1 item to XP. I don't like that, but it's not... It's good for us, right? It is good for us. It only gives us 1 strength there. We could also open a door. I'll do that. And there's a rat. Remember, we're now at level 3, right? So we gotta use this up. There's a rat. 12 doors. Yeah, that's way too much. Otherwise it would have been easy. 5 left. Let's say I leave now and take the last door. I'll do that. And then we'll hope that there's something interesting here. An ooze. We can take the ooze, right? Can't we? That's magic. That's knowledge. We'll take it. Spend 1 for each 1 rolled. That's interesting. We'll take it. Or this one, potion here. Change 2 of your non-black heroic dice to be 6s. We'll take it. We're going to do the heroic feat. There, we'll take 2. 5 and a 4 is good. That is good. And now we get quite a bit here. Okay, so how do we plan this out? Well, we have the shield here that we have to take care of. So we can put a 6 here and then a 4. Remember these 2 here? We can do these as well. So if I trade in this 3 here, I have to make sure I cover those 2 and a 3 though. I could put a 4 and a 4 on there if I want to. But trade this in, get 2 of those, and then we can trade one of those in for one of these. It's still better, right? I think that's definitely better. We'll do that. We'll put 1 in there. We roll those 2 dice there. We'll see which one we want to trade. A 1. Okay. So then we'll trade in the 1 for 2 of them. That is excellent. That's what I wanted there, right? We could trade in this one here for a black die as well. If we need to, we'll do that. A 6, that goes right there. And a 4 goes there. And then we can't do anything else, right? Now we could combine those 2 and put a 4 here if we wanted to. I have a 6 here. What if I put it here? That's health. I don't want health. Oh wait, we have to put them up here first. Well, we can't do much with these, right? So I can combine and make it a 2, and then we could put it there. And I can combine these 2 and put the next one here. Put the 6 there, but then I have nothing there. I don't want to go too far down because I'm going to lose health. I have 1 in damage there. What if I combine those 2 and get a black 2 out of that? We put it there. And then we need a 3. Where do we get that 3 from? Well, I could put it here. And then I roll a black 3 and put it there. I mean, it's very possible. If I roll a 1 and a 2, that would be unfortunate, but otherwise I wouldn't. I don't think I can use it for anything else, right? Can I? No, I don't think I can. I'll put it there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we got it. It's a 6. We'll take that there. Take that there. Do we? There. If we put it here, that's a 6. That's a 5. Wait a minute. If I can, I can't convert this one to anything really. Put it there. If I put that one there, put this one here, and then convert those 2 to a black 4. 10 out of 10. Did we not cover everything? There we go. Got it. Okay. So that means we got him. Very good. What do we get out of this? Do we go for this? I think we do. Right? I mean, it seems useful. This one here is also very good. Change 2 of your non-heroic dice to be 6s. That is good. So if you roll a 1, you use that. Or we can get straight up more health and to roll 1 more of those. And we're going to need it against that dragon, I think, right? We'll take it. Time passes, and now we descend. We descend down. And what do we find? The dragon. Here's the dragon. The dragon works a little bit differently. I don't want to use the potion to heal that one. I have 2 left. Don't use it. Okay, so the way that works is the dragon has hit points as well. 6 of them. And what we need to do damage to him, cover up anything that has that skull symbol on it. For every one we cover up, he loses 1 health. For every heart that we don't cover up, we lose health. So we got to do a good job here. We cannot use any of our heroic feat, we know that, but we can do skills here, right? And we do have 2 potions as well. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Right now, if we don't do anything, we're going to lose the game, right? Let's roll the die. That's not very good. It's not very good, but we have 2 potions. Ooh, what do we do? We got to cover up these up here, and we can do that pretty easily. If I do that, now I can put them wherever I want. And I may want to protect myself here. We have 8 there. We can put those 2. That'd be pretty good. But there's a ton here. We want to get those covered up, though. See, we don't have very much here, right? I could turn in... But what do I turn in? I think I can turn in a black 3 here. There, and get 2 more of those. And then we'll take one of those. Okay. And then here we can take a knowledge 1 and turn that in for a black die. Now, is this going to help us? I'm not convinced here because we need more of the knowledge. But we can get that. We could use this one. We could do quite a bit of damage to him this turn anyway. We can also use this one. Reroll all your 1s and 2s. Maybe I should have done that. But maybe for next turn, right? So we can't put anything here, it looks like to me right now. What if I roll... Yeah, let's roll this here. We'll take a potion. If I get a 3... Doesn't have to be a 3, but yeah. Okay, we have 1 potion left. So now we have more options here, right? If I put a 6 here, just to see if I can do it. I could combine these here to blue. I don't have any... I can use this one now, though, and roll a black die. Let's do that, because I kind of want to get a 6 in a way, right? Combine up to that. Okay, let's see if we can get something better out of this. It's a 5. Close. If I do that... No, I can't get that. I'm just trying to put them out here to see what we get. If I put them all out here, what do I get? 13, 14. Having 2... I could put 1 there. That I want to do that, obviously. Then I could put this one here and this one there. We're going to take 2 damage. He's going to take 1. Because I can't do anything with these, right? I mean, that's what I'm looking at, isn't it? He'll take 1, we'll take 2. I don't like it. Wasting a die too, right? That is not good. How do I go about this? Well, I only have 1 potion left. So to do anything with these potions, I would have to, to get more dies. Maybe I would do better, but that would maybe cover up 1 more. I think we have to go for this. 2 damage, he took 1. There you go, 1. What did he have? 6? I think so. Don't use potion. I think I'm going to use the potion. I think it's more important to get the healing. But now we're out of potions. So maybe we won't make it now because I used the potion. It's possible here. It's not looking good, is it? We have to cover up these first, though. We'll do that there. And then, unfortunately, it's not looking good here. Is it? No, not going to work. So let's take that off. And we have to do this thing again here where we take a 3. Wait. Should we do that way? And then keeping the 2s? Yeah, because you can put them there. Yeah, let's go ahead and... but I can't cover that up, actually. I'm going to have to leave this one, take 5 damage. Oof. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll those 2. There's a 5. Okay, that's a 5. That's not too bad. We'll put 1 there. This is a really good one, I think. 5 and a 2. Okay. What can we do with this? I can't put anything there, or there. You have to have 6s for this. He's not going to take any damage, and I'm going to take 3 at a minimum, right? So I put it there. If I want to cover up at least 1, I need a 3 here, which I can get by putting in there and there. That would cover it up. Here, I can't do much, can I? No. Right now I'm taking 7 damage, and the game is over. What if I take those 2 here? I have to hope for the best here. A 1. A 1. Not gonna cut it. I've used all my options here. And that's not gonna cut it. 5 out of 16. I'm gonna take 3. I'm gonna take 7 damage, and I have... No, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna survive. I have 8. Okay, so basically now I have to kill him this turn. That's gonna take something extraordinary, I think. I should have saved that potion instead of doing healing. Can't cover this up, can I? Well... Let's take that one there. That's a 5. And... in order to... Yeah, I'm not going to make it here. Well, we'll take these 2 and roll a black die. A 3. Not been my game here. It doesn't feel like it, right? So, this one here I can't get. I have to combine those 2 and get a 5. Well, let's take this one here. And I have so many die. So many dice here. Look at that. There's a 6. Okay, that's good. It's a little bit too late. So if we cover this up, I'll take a black 5 there. Okay, that's fine. So that's good. I can do an extra damage to him there. 17. I mean, I can cover this one, but that's about it. There we go. And that will do it. Okay. So, I was defeated. I earned 6 points. Let's go ahead and go back to the main... Okay, actually, let's go to this here. So here's a mage. What can we do? Well, we have now 6 points to use. So you can see here for the basic, the intermediate, and the advanced ones. So as you keep on playing, like me, I'm not very good, didn't do so well, but I'm getting a few things here that I can get better at. So veteran 8 strategy game with any one basic skill. Okay. What do I want? Prepared. Extra potion. That's really good. I do like that. I think I'll take that. So now I'm going to be prepared. So next time I play with this character, Mage, go to the same dungeon, I'm going to start with an extra potion. I might just do that. But anyway, and that is going to be it for that. Now, let's go and look at the stats. You can see everything I've played here. So all time, let me see here. Oh, this is me. Global. No, wait a second. Let me go to stats. I don't think I can see much. Okay, anyway, this is me. This game I lost against a mage. With a mage against a dragon, right? Encounter survived 11. Time spent 100. Damage. And you can see what I rolled here. All time 0 to 9. Yeah, obviously I've played a couple times here, just starting it up and trying different things out. Yeah, not very good. But, hey, I blame veteran. I played on veteran, not novice, anyway. Dragon record 0 to 14. I guess, how does that work? I'm not actually sure how they calculate that. 14. Encounter survived 97. Did I really play it 9 times? Maybe I did. But global, anyway. Most people lose against with the mage. And against the dragon, very poor record. Probably because most people are new to the game, right? Time spent, you can see everything here. anyway, that will have to do it, guys. And it's on Steam. Check it out if you like it. And I will catch you in the next video.